On October 21st, I got some really devastating news. I was in Moab, about ready to hike up a cliff for a base jump, and I had seen on Facebook that there was a report of a traumatic accident at the drop zone back at home. This is the skydiving drop zone that I grew up around, and I know everyone that works and jumps there, so I was very alarmed. I called my mom and asked if she wasn't doing anything, if she could go over and check it out. About halfway up the hike, I got a phone call from my mom with the horrible news that one of my best friends, Brandon, had passed away. Still in a complete state of shock, I decided I was going to jump anyway, and I was going to do it for Brandon.
All right. Let me show a chest strap. This one's for you, Brandon. Love you, buddy.
Although Brandon only made a few appearances on this channel, he really was a major part of my life and shaped the person who I am today. In this video, I wanted to share some of the memories that Brandon and I have had over the years and share who he was as a person. After serving as a Marine, Brandon fell in love with skydiving. This is when I met him, in my early days of parachute packing at the drop zone. I was a packer, and Brandon was a tandem instructor.
Hey, John.
Okay.
What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing today?
Freaking
awesome. Freaking awesome, what?
To jump.
Ready to jump?
Ready to jump.
You're crazy, bro. Why would you want to do that?
I've been waiting to do this for like my whole life.
You know you got a harness on some danger in like 3 different languages?
Danger.
Yeah.
Brandon was extremely passionate about skydiving, and particularly sharing skydiving with new people, whether it was a tandem student on their first jump, an AFF student learning the ropes, or just myself as a packer at the time. If you expressed interest in skydiving and showed a desire to learn, Brandon would drop everything and teach you everything he knew. There were 2 disciplines that Brandon was also really good at: swooping, or high-performance canopy flight, and rigging. As a new packer, I learned a lot from Brandon. I remember him showing me my first reserve pack job, and he taught me how to fold a drogue perfectly. To his very last day, he would tell everyone that I had the best drogue ever. As the drop zone grew, we eventually introduced AFF, which is the course that you take to learn how to skydive. At the time, I was a new paramotor pilot, but I was very interested in learning how to skydive. Brandon took me under his wing, and he didn't just teach me the basics of skydiving, he took the extra time to go the extra mile and really instill safety as a priority. Brandon's teaching style was very much to the point with no bullshit. If you knew Brandon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you did something stupid, he'd be the first to call you out and make sure you didn't repeat the same mistake. And it was genuinely because he cared. Likewise, Brandon was never afraid to tell me when he was proud when I was doing something right. He really cared about turning all of his students into proficient and safe skydivers. Outside of safety, Brandon knew how to have fun. He was always goofing around, making funny faces, or tricking us with his signature face poke. He was always dreaming up new ways to have fun, like combining paramotors with motorcycles or skydiving with paragliding. He loved his dogs more than most people probably love their children. And he definitely had a way of talking shit.
There you go, you're good. You're doing exactly right. A little bit left there so you can do it. So good job, do what you're doing. Yeah, you're good. Oh, did you not stand up? You fucking punk.
As time went on, my primary focus became paramotors, much like Brandon's primary focus was skydiving. In 2015, I was able to return the favor of him teaching me how to skydive by me teaching him how to paramotor. Admittedly, I didn't do the most thorough job of teaching Brandon to fly, but he was a really good student. He already understood how to fly a wing, he took instruction like a robot, and he had extreme focus in those moments that were so intense. I found this footage of Brandon's first flight, and I thought it was really awesome.
I gotta be there when I'm fucking taking off. I'm scared.
You're not gonna really feel it because it's gonna be put you on. Because you're already gonna be sprinting, and it's just gonna help you sprint faster.
Okay, so when I'm tippy trying to fucking power up like Ron, I'm going that fucking far.
Be on your tippy. Test number 1. We'll see how this goes. Joko, you got any words? There you go.
He's gonna do great, I know that.
Somebody make sure the plane not landing.
Yeah. Oh,
We'll be out there. There you go.
Ready? It just came up a little off center.
We're getting there. Very, very close. Got anything to say?
He did great, man.
You did great.
Ready? Third and final attempt. Third time's a charm.
Yeah, hopefully.
Ready?
Okay, 4th time's a charm.
You wanna try again?
Yeah, I wanna try again.
You were perfectly centered that time though, but you just had to keep moving. Don't hesitate.
I just had to take off.
Here we go for the 4th time. 4th time's supposed to be the charm.
All right, let's fuck this goat.
Ready?
Ready. I don't know why.
Fucking ground. You fucking take it off.
I don't know why I didn't go. Keep going. I thought it was keep going. I put more power as I go. It didn't go. What'd I do?
Just hold a little break.
I gotta put more brakes.
5th time?
Yep.
Still good?
Yep.
5th time's the charm.
And
we are live for number 5.
Yeah. Into the arena.
You got this. Don't be afraid to use those brakes.
But I am. All right. Check 5, release, ready to go. Ah, fucking hope this works. All right, feel the rhythm, feel the stride. Let's get ready, it's fucking bobsled time. Cool runnings. Fuck yeah! Fucking killed it! So fucking awesome!
Fucking crazy.
Oh, that was a fucking goddamn fucking awesome.
You have to fucking win, bro.
Oh shit. Dude, I saw him like go to his knees, and I thought the fucking engine was gonna hit the ground. I was like, fuck. Well, you didn't fuck your knees up, nor the engine, and you flew like a boss.
Like about. I slid it in, and then it was almost fucking fell backwards, but I was like, I just put my, I managed to make it to my knees instead of the prop.
Any last words, Tuco?
Man, so clean. That's the man.
Exactly. Booyah! Over and out.
Over the years, Brandon would get uncurrent with paramotoring and I would get uncurrent with skydiving, but we always helped each other get back into our respective disciplines. This was a recurrency jump Brandon took me on.
Reach
And this was a recurrency flight I took Brandon on.
Fucking nervous, Tucker.
As long as you're the good kind of nervous.
I am. I'm excited. So, like, just don't hit those trees, huh? Cool.
Yeah.
Is that, like, fucking stowing you stuff away or what?
Yeah, you don't have to. It's not long enough to suck into your prop.
You're long enough to suck in my
You betcha. Alright, you can clip in and then I'll start you up. Perfect. And this carabiner has to go this way. Alright, I'll start you up and then whenever you're ready.
Good to go?
Yeah, just take half a footstep that way. Perfect. Keep running. Keep running. Perfect. Now add a little power. Add some power. Little power. Little brake. There you go. Nice, dude. Yeah, Tucker. Beautiful. Just about on your left here. I see you. What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy?
You wanna try wingtip touch?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm just not gonna move.
Yeah. Perfect. Try some harder turns, like do a 360 or something.
Like, there you go. With power, or like?
You can do it while descending, or if you want to try to match your same altitude, feel that you'll like increase the power a little bit, and it'll keep you at the same altitude and suck you into the turn more. There you go. Try one to the left.
All right, I'm going left now.
All right. There you go.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, you'll feel on that motor, you'll probably feel a difference. All right, hands up.
Oh.
All right. So what you want to do there is when you come out of an aggressive turn, come out very, very slowly.
Yeah,
How was that?
that's fucking scary. I think I'm just happy fucking hanging out.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, could we go say hi to our friends?
Oh, yeah.
Robbie's like, come down here. They're like, man, I ain't swooping a tree. I'm not ready.
Yeah, it feels a little bumpy.
Yeah. I'm getting fucking knocked around like pretty good right now.
What do you think? You want to bring it in?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
I'm coming in. I believe I am fucking golden.
Coming in hot.
I'm killing my engine.
Perfect.
Oh.
Beauty.
Oh no. I fucked that part up, but it's off, right? Woo! Did you see that fucking turn I did? Well, no, the turn was intentional, but my butthole puckering when I came out of it. Yeah.
Dude, you crushed it, though. Fuck yeah. First try.
In the past year, Brandon and I got a lot closer. We'd fallen out of touch for a little while as our lives went in different directions, but somehow we reconnected when it seemed like both of us needed it the most. At this time, we were both kind of at a shifting point. Brandon had been skydiving for years, and I had been paramotoring for years. We both wanted to start really committing to new disciplines. Brandon had a few base jumps under his belt, but I had gained a lot more experience base jumping over the past few years. So I was able to take him to some of my local spots, and we did quite a few base jumps together. Additionally, Brandon decided to purchase his own paramotor, so we shared a lot more time in the sky together. I had a spare glider that I loaned him, and in return, he loaned me a skydiving canopy. Before I left for this trip, he loaned me his entire rig, the one he was always wearing. It felt super cool to me to be wearing my mentor's rig. All these adventures in the last year really brought us closer. More campfires, more dinners, more beers, and just more time talking about life. This gets a little bit personal, but I wanted to share some of the conversations we had in the week before Brandon's accident. I had gotten to jump Brandon's rig out at Skydive Utah, and he was so excited for me. As always, he was looking out for my safety.
Just remember, when you start playing new games, just because it feels familiar doesn't mean it's not still a new game. Go get complacent, pay attention, focus. I love you. I trust you. You got this.
The night before his accident, Brandon sent me a voice memo just to say hi. My buddy Ben and I were driving in the truck at the time, but we FaceTimed him back, and that was the last time I spoke to Brandon.
Hey, Tuggertron 6000, I hope everything's going well. Just thinking about you, that's all.
Brandon's accident involved a major miscalculation while swooping a very high-performance canopy. In any tragedy, I think if there's something to be learned, it should be shared so that we can hopefully not repeat the same mistakes. In this case, I think there's two main lessons. First, we're all human. Brandon was extremely talented. He wasn't in over his head. He wasn't sketchy, but he made a human error. No matter how good you are, we're all susceptible to this. Second, Brandon was flying a very small, high-performance, fast canopy. A canopy that demands every ounce of respect and attention. While operating at this apex, the margin for human error becomes less and less. I think both of these lessons can be applied through a lot of different extreme sports disciplines.
Good time.
Yeah, buddy.
After I returned home, I found a stack of 3 rocks that Brandon had sneakily left on my porch while I was away. Just like all those voice memos, this silly stack of rocks really showed how thoughtful Brandon was. He was goofy and always had a playful attitude. He always had a way of making you feel special and truly went out of his way to be a good friend. I hope this can inspire the rest of us to do the same. Beautiful experiences and genuine friends are 2 things I've been realizing are so important in life, and Brandon was one of those friends. Genuinely, he was more than a friend. He was like a big brother. Without getting into the details, I knew Brandon was the type of guy who would literally kill someone for me if it came down to it. I cherish all of our memories together, and I'm grateful for the positive influence he's had on my life. I'll miss you lots, Brandingo. Until the next one, have fun, fly safe, peace.
I need your email address, homie. I'll send you the footage from our high pole. I pulled the Velo out of my MT and I'm gonna see what's up on putting the 120 in there, or maybe even Owen's rig, or you could just jump Owen's Crossfire 3 105 and then well, you want to jump to the 105? Fuck yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Tuck. Give me a shout whenever you get a moment so we can discuss the skydiving container situation. Also, don't pay attention to that swoop because it was fucking high and shitty and not like a good turn. How's the mustache, buddy? I want you to know that I love you on a personal level. Ever since I ever met you, I fell in love with you.